Welcome back, everybody. We got a new product in that we wanted to show you. This is the ETENWOLF ZEPHYR S3 air inflator. Now, we've had tons of air inflators over the years, and they always have a duty cycle, or they get hot, they break, they're cheap. This one was quite surprising. It shows a 160 PSI Max pump rate at 100% duty cycle, which means you do not have to turn this thing off, and it should inflate an entire car up no problem. It's got a USB-C charging port, auto stop. It is also a power bank, and it has 4 preset modes. Generally, these preset modes on these things are usually car, bike, basketball, and continuous use. So inside the box, you get the air compressor. Now, this is a product that you don't normally see come with it, the locking air chuck, so I really like that. The user's manual, you got a high pressure tapered nozzle, a basketball or ball inflation needle, and a Schrader valve adapter, and that's your USB-A to C charging cable that they do include. I can tell you this box feels really quality. I do like the presentation here with the perforated cardboard that you got to pull off. It's that good opening feeling, like when you rip a sticker off a phone. So we'll get this thing out and see what it comes with. All right, it comes wrapped in some plastic, and we do get a carrying case with it. That is amazing because a lot of these air pumps do not come with a case. So kudos to ETENWOLF. There's the actual unit itself. There's our manuals, and inside the bag, we got a little side pocket here with stuff in it. All right, so we'll set the bag aside. There's the compressor. We'll take a look at the accessory bag first. There's our Schrader valve, and this is all metal with the release. Oh, it feels good. This is even a metal releasing tab here. Usually they're plastic and they snap. So super happy about that. Looks like it just uses a compression style O-ring in there, which should be good. It won't damage any of your threads. This is that USB-A to C charging cable they were talking about, and it seems to be decently long. It is. It's probably about 3 feet or so. So you get that. Now here's the air compressor itself. The front here, actually, let's see. That's all plastic. So the outside's all plastic. It has some nice rubber feet on there. That's cool. In the back, you got the storage space for everything. So on there, just tells you the compressor and everything. S3. Take a look at this cable here, or this air inflation hose. Again, it's about 3 feet. It's pretty long. On the back here, you got your USB-C charging that's in, and you got your USB-A out. So this can dub as a portable power pack. Just take a quick look at some of the things in here. This is pretty good. We got a certification calibration. Whether it's true or not, I mean, that's up for debate. But the reason, but they include it, and that's good. At least it shows that they are checking something if they are. And right there, it's calibrated with a Fluke calibrator, which is a very good brand. If you see there, it's signed off. It's got a 0.1 difference. So this falls within industrial gauges. So that's pretty good. We'll see here. So it was permitted tolerance was 35 PSI. We got 34.4 there. And then 34.5. So it was tested twice on a Ford F-150 tire and a RAV4 tire. Has the inspector's signature, and it was passed in December of 2024. That's a nice little add-on there that they give you. Just some peace of mind. And we'll go into the instruction manual here, which is pretty thick. So this is a version 1.2, so possibly they have reworked this manual. That looks like a United States support number, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. That's Pacific Standard Time. So looks like you do get some US support here, which is also good. And here's everything it kind of comes with. Let's see. Actually, you get, this manual comes in English, Spanish, and French. There's everything. Basically shows you quick start guide. It's going to show you the default pressures for different modes and what the adjustable pressure range is. The manual range, you can go to the highest from 3 to 160 PSI. So less than 3 PSI, it probably won't notice anything because there is an auto shut off here. Yeah. While inflating over 5 minutes, if the pressure is below 5 PSI, it will turn off. And if the pressure is above 150 while inflating for 5 minutes, it will shut off as well. So a little safety feature there to help you from exploding your tires, hopefully. Got a memory function setting where it will keep your last setting in. That is good because usually a lot of these units, when you turn them off and you turn them back on, you have to reset your tire setting. So if you're leaving this in one car, that's perfect. You get an LED work light. It's SOS. The light does automatically turn off. Let's see. Okay. So if the light's on for an hour, it will automatically turn off, but you can manually turn it back on a second time. Once you turn it on the second time, the light will not shut off until the battery dies. So you have a USB-A output at 2 amps or 10 watts, so that should be sufficient for most devices. All right, again, it's got a sensor or some type of chip in there that will automatically shut things down. So you can use a 3 amp 15 watt PD charger. And you'll see the time difference there, 3.5 to 6 hours, depending on what you're using. It's the battery level indicators. Again, after inactivity, it'll be shut down. You can recalibrate it for different altitudes. So this is a really good inflator, it seems. Seems it's got a lot of good features. A lot of error codes on there, so it does have a computer in there that will sense things because it has auto turn off. So yeah, 1 meter for the pressure tube, which is about 3 feet. So we got all the specs there, the safety instructions. This is a constant duty air compressor, so we should be able to inflate an entire car non-stop. And then there's the rest of the languages. All right, so not too bad. Let's take a look at this thing and see what we got. We're gonna push the power button. It turns on. Now, if you see the flickering in the screen, that's only because this is an LED display and cameras don't like to generally pick up LEDs. It's not flickering on my side. So we can go to different mode. Well, actually, let's start at the top left, units. We should be able to switch through PSI, KPA, and let's see what the other one is. KPA and bar. So we'll leave it on PSI because we are in the States here. Different modes. That's the compressor mode for 160 maximum out. And again, you can change it in 0.1 increments. Let's see if we hold it, if it goes faster. Yep. So it definitely goes faster if you hold it. We are going to go to the car here, which is 35, and we're actually going to inflate our tires to 30. So I want to leave that there and see if this remembers it like it said. So that's 30. Good clicking buttons, good tactile feel of these buttons. They seem rubberized, so maybe it will take a splash or two. And then you have bicycle and basketball or whatever little beach balls you want to inflate. All right, we got a light on the front here. So that's just a standard low, that's high. Then you got a strobing feature, SOS feature, and back to off. So we will go to mode, to car. We're just gonna push it. That's pretty low. Let's see if I can hold the end of this. Yep, shuts off pretty quick. And we will power this down, which you got to hold it to power it down. And then we're going to come back and see if it stored that 30 PSI that we want. And there it is, stored for the next use. So we're going to go ahead and charge this thing and make sure it's fully charged so that we can give it a fair shot. Then we're going to go inflate some totally flat tires. All right, as you see there, we're set up on 30, and that tire is on the ground. So the quick chuck attaches pretty good on there. Let's go ahead and fire this thing up and see what we got. Take a look at that tire back there and see how quick it's inflating. We're up to about 7.5 now. I know it's flickering in the video, but it is not flickering in real time here. About 9 pounds now. And as you see, that tire's coming up off the ground. About 12 pounds there, 12.5 pounds. About 17 pounds, 18 pounds. About 21 pounds now. Checking the unit to see if it's hot. It's not at all. Not even the hose is warm. So it's doing really well. We're almost at that 30 knot or at 30 PSI. and there it is, 30. And then you can release some air from here as well if you need to, for any reason. And as you can see down there, we'll show you, it will adjust pretty quickly, as you see. And we're at 30 PSI. So we're gonna inflate the other tires, not bore you with how long it takes, but it takes about 3 minutes from totally empty to 30 pounds. Not too bad, and we've got a few more tires on this car that are low. So we will go ahead and inflate all of them and then come back and see what the battery life looks like. All right, we're filling the last tire. Just wanted to take you around and show you. That's one tire we filled up. That's 2 tires we filled up. That's the 3rd tire right there. We're now filling the last tire and we're up to 26.5 PSI. I'll show you there in real time. And show you that fully charged, this thing will inflate 4 flat tires to 30 PSI, which is about standard on passenger cars. And there we go, it clicked off. So we did run out of battery, but it will get all 4 tires up off the ground at least. Yeah, battery's dead. So it will inflate almost all 4 tires from dead. All right, as you've seen in the video, this thing will inflate 4 totally flat tires up to 30 PSI. Give or take that last tire, we were right at about 27, 28 PSI. But after letting this thing sit for a second, we did get 1 battery unit back. So be aware, if you're inflating 4 flat tires to 30 PSI, that's about what this thing will do before it needs to be recharged. As far as it being continuous duty, yes it was. We used it back to back the entire time, and this hose did not even get warm. It stayed ambient temperature, which shows that this thing has excellent cooling, and it is a good pump. Normally, these little compressors here, they will heat up these hoses so hot that you can't even touch them. So this is definitely a good buy. Hope this helps. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.